Welcome back to the Domo Dragon channel. In today's video, I'm going to be starting a series of a survival let's play in 1.16. It's just going to be, as I said, a let's play and a little bit of a guide for 1.16, and yeah, that's going to be it. Just going to create the world. It's a random seed, just get into it. Yeah. Before I get into the world, I'm just going to say I got the idea to do a Let's Play from B Gaming. He's another YouTube channel. You can find him in featured channels. Subscribe to him. He's a cool YouTuber. Does Minecraft videos as well. Yeah. And here's the spawn. Oh, look, there's an ice biome. I guess I like the spawn. I love the ice. Just like to run around on it and jump because you go so fast. Boats, you just zoom around on ice. They're pretty fast on ice, like incredibly fast. And yeah, just gonna get to land, and then I'm gonna start getting some wood. As I get this wood, I'm just gonna say now that if this video sounds a little strange, it's because when I was recording it originally, it stopped. Well, it didn't. I forgot to turn on the microphone, so I'm speaking after I already recorded the video. That's just why it might sound a little strange. So what I do with those first 3 logs, I just craft them all into planks, then make a wooden pickaxe, and then instead of getting more wood, I just run over to get some stone. If you don't have any open-faced stone, well, stone on the surface, you can just mine down to get some. The reason I go for the stone, I just get one wooden pickaxe and stone, is so I can make a stone pickaxe, and then I don't really have to deal with using wooden tools. I just skip straight to stone. But just because wooden tools are pretty useless, you don't get much durability, they're pretty slow, and just better to get right to stone. Now I'm just going to be getting enough stone for some basic tools and a furnace. So I got the sword, the axe, and I'm starting to get a furnace. For these, you're just going to need 13 stone if you're doing it the way I did. So now I'm just going to go and craft up a stone axe and then get some more wood. So I'm just going to get part of this tree and then move on to other stuff. Now I'm just gonna go collect my crafting table back again, and then, well, first I'm gonna craft a bunch of tools I'm gonna need, including the furnace. So I got a sword, an axe, and a furnace. You could get a shovel if you want. That just means get one more piece of stone, but I haven't done that yet. So now I'm just gonna go out hunting and looking for food and sheep, just so I can get food, because that'll be useful. And it'll be very useful in fact, so you don't starve. And then sheep, just so I can get food and wool. That way I can make a bed if I want to, just so I can, on the first night, if I want to skip the night, I can. You can do whatever you want, like, you don't have to do this, but yeah. Now I'm just looking for biomes, looking around. I saw a dark oak forest over there, there's the ice, and then some mountain, well, looks like mountains and hills over there. And then some spruce trees. Over here it looks like there's going to be a forest and plains. I'm just going this way because I think it seems like you get better luck looking for sheep in forest and plains. I don't know if that's true or not, I've gotten better luck doing that, so now I'm just going to look for sheep. This part takes a little longer than I thought, so you can skip ahead to the video. You also may notice me while I'm doing this collecting sugarcane. That's just because it'll be useful later in the game. Not late game, but like mid game, so that you can start enchanting. Okay, now that I found the sheep, I'm just kind of moving back over towards the mountains, which I saw, because I figured it would just be easier to traverse over there once I get up on top of the mountain, and it's a good way to explore. So I was originally going to start heading back there, back to spawn, because I think that's a cool place with a bunch of different biomes. But then I can see that there's this village over here, and I figured I might as well go check that out. Because, well, yeah, there's just a village, and that can be useful. It can be a good source of food early game. So, yeah, I'm just heading over towards the village. I'm going to remember where... I'm going to remember where spawn is, just so if I want to go back, I can. But I'm going to start off here, at least. So as you can see, here's a good example of the good source of food. There's carrots here. You can get those. You can eat them, or you can trade them back to the villagers. Or you could plant them, save some for yourself, and then trade them back to the villagers. But I'm just saving them all right now. I might plant them again later in a place the villagers can't get them, but yeah. I'm just leaving the pumpkins here for now, because I don't really need them. I don't know if you can tell, but up there's like this staircase that really just leads to nowhere, and I was a little bit confused what it was doing. So yeah. Also, here are some berries. You can, well, they're technically called sweet berries, I think, but you can just get them. Good early source of food too, especially if you're in the biome which they grow. You can get them. They plant really. You can plant them and they grow pretty easily. Yeah. Normally, I would have preferred potatoes to carrots because they can be cooked and they give you a lot of hunger points back when cooked, but carrots can't. I also start getting I also start lagging a lot here, so it's okay. Sorry about the lag, but it's kind of difficult to play with it, but yeah. Eventually the lag gets better. I'm gonna make sure it's better in the next video, definitely, but I just get a lot of lag around this village for some reason. So yeah, here's another one of those staircases that don't really go anywhere, and there's another one over there, but I was just wondering what they were supposed to be. If you know, then you know more about Minecraft than me, definitely. And then if you if you know, you probably don't need to be watching this video because you're probably more experienced than me. But yeah, here, just looting a couple of the villagers' houses. I like to get the bookshelves too, because those can be useful for enchanting later. And the chest. You could just take the whole chest. I will, but first I look through it. I end up taking everything because I could use it later. There's some potatoes, and you might as well just take the chest so that you don't have to spend wood early game on chests. Yeah, here is what looks like a church building. I think that's what it looks like, but it might not be. But there's never any chests in here, really. There's just a brewing stand. So yeah, I didn't really need to go in there. If you find a church building, there's not much you need to go in there for. But yeah, now I'm just looking around for any more houses to loot. There's not many. This one has a chest, some emeralds, potatoes, and bread. You could use that. I also keep the chest, just as I said before, it can be useful, so you don't need to use your wood on chests. But yeah, I'll just explore this house and then take the sapling and pot. Didn't mean to take the pot, didn't really need it. And if you could see, it's going to turn night pretty soon, so instead of doing something else, I'm just going to grab a couple of trees and then sleep for the night. I'm just deciding to sleep for the night because it's just quicker. I don't really need to do anything at night right now. You can stay up and do whatever you want at night, but just for this video, at least, I'm just going to sleep the night after I get these 2 trees. Yeah, now I'm just looking for a house to go in to. This one I realized doesn't have a bed in there. So then I start looking for another one that has a bed, then I realize, wait, I can just make my own bed. Because I need to make it anyway. I also see that I'm out of hunger, so yeah, I just put down my furnace to start cooking, at least, and then I realized I should probably make a smoker. So I ended up doing that. If you noticed me collecting those red flowers, it was so I could make red dye to dye my bed red. I like the red bed best. I think it looks better than all the other ones, and some people who've been playing Minecraft for longer might remember that the red bed used to be the only option for beds. Even if you crafted it out of white wool, it would always be red, so just something people who played Minecraft more might remember. Yeah, now I'm just going to craft up a smoker. That's just so I can cook up my foods faster. The smoker is also a workstation block for villagers. It's a butcher, so if you can get a villager and make its workstation a smoker, then it'll be a butcher. So yeah, they also can be used to craft food quicker. Cook food quicker. Yeah, just good. That's why it's also good to collect the food so you can cook it. As you can see, I'm pretty good on food right now. I have a couple almost 2 stacks of carrots, but I'm definitely going to need more later. But I think that's going to start to wrap up today's episode. Just going to get some resources, but I'm going to start building out the foundation for a house. I'm going to gather some resources off camera too, and then in the next video I'm going to start building the foundation for a house. I think it's just about it. Oh yeah, if you find coal early game, always get it because you're going to need it later, definitely. And then, yeah, it's just better to get it early game because what's happened to me before, I go out mining and then I realize I need some more torches for a cave or just for my mine. Then I realize I don't have any coal for torches, and then I have to go look for coal, and then I never find coal when I need it most. I don't know if that just happens to me, but it's annoying, so just get coal first. And yeah, so I think that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. That would be helpful. Thanks for watching.